Welcome back to the channel. We're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. Today we got 6 culture shocks moving from the US to the UK. I love watching these videos and seeing people's different experiences and really seeing what it is that really shocked them. You know, them culture shocks and the big differences. So with that being said, original link in the description. Let's hop into it. Here we go. Let me make sure the headphones is plugged in.
If you move, whether that be from a town to town or across a country or, like us, from one country to another, you inevitably will run into this thing called culture shock. And so as two Americans who have been living in the UK for over 2.5 years now, I thought me and Rachel would talk about some of those culture shocks we've experienced.
Rachel and
I will talk about some of those culture shocks.
Oh, she one of those. She one of those. She gonna correct you. She gonna correct you.
Experienced.
English assassin right there.
What I'm calling Americans in the motherland.
no! It's horrible.
You have a better name?
No. Nope, I don't.
Americans in the motherland. What is one culture shock moment that you experienced since moving here?
Oh, well, the first one. When people are like, hiya, you're right. And I'm like, of course I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Because in the States, if you ask if someone's all right, it's like, are you all right? Whereas here, it's like, what's up?
Well, didn't you say like you had one particular friend who says like that is the thing that she says to people?
So I love her. She is Irish. So you know who you are. But so she does ask. She's genuinely so sweet though. But sometimes she's like, you're right, a little too often for me. And I start to be like, do I need to check if I'm okay? Like, it's just one of those things. So now that I've said one, Shelby, what is one of yours?
So I think one of the biggest culture shocks I experienced when we first got here was their reliance on having information that proves that you live there and having a bank account. Whenever you sign up for a service, like in the States, it's just you give them credit card information or debit card information and then they're just happy. You have to prove
Give us
that
your money.
here it's like, no, you can't just give us money.
Prove to me your worth.
I know, it's like, we want to know that you live here. What's your second one?
Yeah, I guess the second one would be grocery stores. I think what takes me aback is the lack of variety.
Yes. Really, you only get variety if you're going to buy tea. Like, seriously, like every other aisle.
Or crisps.
Our crisps.
That's
our
the area.
Biscuits.
Yes. And
Which,
the important things.
Yes, the important. Which, by the way, biscuits are cookies.
That was hard because in the States, you can have access to a load of different foods. Mm-hmm. Moving to a small island nation where that's just not the case. It's just different. Finding the eggs near the baking aisle, and it's like way on the other side. Like the food's over here, the baking aisle's over here, which another one that they have a lot of stuff in. And then it's like eggs. And yours? Your second one?
So my second one, again, deals with money. And once again, it's how bank accounts work over here.
Oh, yeah.
In the States, you are told never to give, like, your bank account number out. But here in the motherland, if you need to set up any kind of account, any kind of service, heck, sometimes when you just pay people, you literally give them your bank information. Actually, in a way, it's very convenient because you can easily transfer money between people. Anyways, what's your third one?
I used to work at this board game cafe. I'm doing my thing, ringing up a table that was really fun, by the way. And they were like a load of Scottish people. And they had me this bill that I've never seen before in my entire life. And I didn't know if we could accept it. And they got really upset about it. And I didn't know why. And I was like, I'm new to the country. Like, they were like, yeah, we accept this. And I was like, wait, I just realized something. There is multiple currencies in the UK. You're in the States, use the dollar. It's it. You're in the UK and there's a couple currencies and it's just like, why? The worst thing is when you ask if it can be accepted. I feel like I was about to start a war.
So my third and final one.
I feel like they should have understood that though. You know, an American who's new there that just doesn't know how things work. I mean, I wouldn't have like if the tables were turned, I would have got super upset. I would have just, patiently tried to figure it out, or get somebody that knows what they're doing. But if they were really mad like that, that's horrible.
This is going to probably be silly to a lot of people, but for me it was eggnog. Christmas comes around, in the States, you can go into any grocery store and you can find a variety. So, I tried to find one online, and I did find one online in Amazon, and of course, all the reviews, which are British, were like, oh, this is great eggnog. I love the taste. And I was like, okay. So I bought it, and I got it. And it was not eggnog. I don't know what those reviews...
Yeah, we're crazy about our eggnog in the States, yeah. Like, we definitely, actually had something last year called, I think it was oatnog, and that was pretty delicious. I'm not even gonna lie. It was oatnog. I was like, whew. And I know I wasn't the only one because every time I'd go there, like, they'd have to keep restacking. People was just coming for that. But, yeah, we love eggnog. That's like big, big, big over here.
were, but the British people have been drinking inadequate eggnog apparently for their whole lives because
I can hear it right now in the comments. People going in saying, "Listen, you guys have some certain chemicals in it," and they're probably right. So I wouldn't even debate that. They probably have a healthier batch or something.
It was nothing like you would get in the States.
Coffee was one for me that was really weird. I would talk to people.
Oh, nah, you can't come for their coffee. I know they don't play about their coffee. I know they don't.
About a coffee, and I would go to a coffee shop and I'd look for my own filter coffee, and it's like super difficult to find because I drink black coffee. It's all espresso based. Yes. Which, to be fair, their espresso is really nice, but sometimes I just want a filter.
Anyway, that is our 6 culture shock moments.
What are some of your culture shock moments when you've lived in other countries? Please leave a comment down below. Let us know.
If you have a question about what it's like living in the UK as an American, also leave that in the comments below. Please, of course, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
So what would really surprise me, and I'd say any American, would be sharing too much information, like bank information, stuff like that, personal information, period, because we're used to getting scammed and just robbed so much. Yeah, we got to be careful of that, so much identity theft and things like that. That would definitely be very, very uncomfortable to have to share personal information like that. But, other than that, hey, man, I don't think she should have came for the coffee. I don't think the UK gonna like that. I know they love their coffee over there. But with that being said, that was a pretty cool video. Yeah, the different current. I learned something. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already knew that, but it's always cool to get reminded, about the different currency, things like that. And, obviously if you over there, got to be careful because people clearly take that serious and feel offended if you don't accept their money, right? But with that being said, so let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments. That was 6 culture shocks. Sounds like I'm saying socks. 6 culture shocks moving from the U.S. to the UK. And I'll be back with more soon. Everybody enjoy your day. Much love, y'all.